Invasion angle.
Hey guys.
Oh, on the quiz, getting dude. The Rays have been just so nice. I'm getting some color. I'm gonna be back in the Atlanta, Georgia area, looking pretty fucking tan, dude.
Yeah,
Taking some bumps too.
we're live right now. It's Saturday night on the
Yeah,
Jericho cruise.
yep.
Um, by the
We all
time you're going
just
to be seeing this, we'll be home. But right now, we're
yeah,
it's live.
yeah,
I'm in the infirmary right now, but
yep.
they've been letting me know the results of the matches at least. My stomach is fucked.
Dude, I'm here right
I,
now.
Yeah.
I was on the boat day before and I went to the buffet and I was eating the food, but it was left over from the last year's Jericho cruise. And
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm just glad you guys are having fun.
You might as well just do it from the toilet this episode. But yeah, I mean, I was having fun. Me and Chris were taking some bumps on the poop deck last night,
Mm.
uh, by the Guy Fieri bar. That was pretty fun. And
Yeah,
What
we couldn't
kind?
find we couldn't
because we could,
find Joe Hendry last night.
yeah. Well, it's
I
on
thought he was
Chris's
supposed to
thing.
be on.
We walk up to people, and then all of a sudden, we walk like they're walking straight towards you. You just stop, and then you jump back, and you take a bump. And you do
Mhm.
like the Triple H one. But yeah, there's
The
definitely some
bomb.
wrestlers that are doing other bumps on here. I mean, I don't want to talk about too much gossip, but the
Yeah,
bathrooms have been a little crazy.
yeah,
Jason knows.
Yeah,
yeah. Because I've been stuck
yeah,
in them, and the things that I've
yeah,
been hearing.
yeah. You're just doing paint jobs and you're hearing all scary stuff, and
Yeah, I tried pretty much every single toilet on the ship,
oh,
and I gotta say, the galley has the best ones. There's a little guy in
um,
there that gives you
That's Brad
mints when you.
Williams.
Yeah, and he
yeah,
tells
it's
jokes
Brad.
too. Is that his name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
yeah. Did you really have to bring up that fucking piece of shit?
I'm just telling you about my experience, man. All right.
Yeah, I told you about my experience last year, dude. And I said last year, if I run into that guy, it's fucking over. V trigger into an RKO, into a Cody cutter.
He's gonna do
And
that all
then,
to you? That's fucked up.
yeah, I'm gonna kick out at one, dude. Not even gonna sell it. So that's the fucking joke's on you, Brad, you little piece of shit.
Wow. You guys want to get into
No,
it?
no, it's fun. No, like my wife saw Brad at a show one time, and like I think she like kissed him on the cheek or something, and met him after. So
That's fucked
ever
up.
since then, it's it was before we met, so it's not like.
Still fucked
But
up.
yeah,
Yeah, I'd hold it against her.
I yeah, he's just because I don't know, dude. Like he's not funny. He's never made me laugh. He's never
How
made
dare
Chris laugh.
you?
He's never
I haven't
made
heard.
Jason laugh.
Well, he told me a joke in the bathroom, but I don't really remember what it was. He said something like the joke is in your hand or something. I don't really know what that means. That's when I was at the urinal.
Oh,
That's
oh,
fucked up,
I
man.
don't.
Anyway,
Yeah,
do you want to talk about what happened on day one?
Yeah.
Do some of
yeah.
these matches? Okay.
Take it, Chris.
Oh, I don't know. I don't. I was
And
I'm
we
taking it. Chris isn't taking anything.
and we will be getting into the just to give little overlay. We will be getting into the Royal Rumble later on too.
Mm.
It's
Oh
actually
yeah.
happening
Because
right now as we speak.
well, yeah.
It's
I
Saturday
mean,
night, John.
yeah, I know. We
Mm.
finished it. It started at
Oh, it's
6:30.
late Saturday night, actually. Sorry, I lose time here on the Jericho cruise.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
it's
Well, that's
like
why
Alice in
we
Wonderland.
waited to. Well, we had to finish watching it, so we started this right as soon as it ended. So, um,
Go ahead, Jason.
All right, guys. So the first day of the Chris Jericho Rock and Wrestling Rager at Sea, 6 on the beach. What a mouthful. Rolls off the tongue
He's
though.
clever.
six
He's
on
clever.
the beach.
Um,
Stream Dark Match on Shudder.
you definitely should. I haven't
I
seen it
haven't
yet,
seen it.
but
Yeah, me neither.
yeah, there's no Wi-Fi in the infirmary. Anyway, Christopher Daniels warmed up the crowd, and he noted he's been on all 6 of the Jericho cruises.
What else does he have to do?
Hmm.
Wow, cool.
All right, on
I
to the
remember
first
this.
match. That's just kind of what,
Hangman
was getting everyone
Hangman
going. He's on
saved
his like
us.
retirement tour, you know what I mean? Just like
Well,
John
Hang
Cena.
I know because Hangman saved us,
Hmm.
baby. Thank you, Hangman. You got rid of that nuisance. Continue.
So Black Machismo, Jay Lethal defeated Mason Madden. And then following the match, Lethal then called out Daniel Garcia, who then said, no one likes Jay Lethal, and they all love Daniel Garcia. And he flipped him off and walked out.
Garcia
Yeah,
Garcia's gonna fuck him
I
up.
remember. I flipped him off too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was in the
I'm,
buffet line though too.
hey, man,
said
I'm
fuck
fans of
you.
both
No one
of
likes
them,
you,
but
Jay.
Yeah, Jay
I'm trying to
Lethal,
get
you piece of shit.
this pudding.
Yeah,
up next we have Yuka Sakazaki defeating Viva Van. And I'm just
Viva
so
la van.
happy. Exactly. I'm just so happy
uh,
that Yuka is back.
yeah, Yuka's awesome.
They give me really good jello in the infirmary.
Yeah,
Well, that was a good match. I remember it fondly.
yeah. I I had a good time with that match. Especially because yeah, it was funny. I ran into Yuka earlier that day. Um, I was down there. They're doing like wrestling trivia, and like one on that one little. It's about like the first floor of the elevators, that little like hall area. Um, so yeah, I was checking that out. And Yuka was kind of hanging out, and I said, "Hey, Yuka, what's up? Um, do you really think that Kai Cenat's room actually has bed bugs and smells?" And she's
What
like,
did
"I
she?
think
What
it
was her
does."
take?
She said, "Yeah." She said,
Wow, I
"Yeah."
believe her. I
She
believe
said,
her.
"I believe Kevin Hart. I believe in Kevin Hart. I believe in Drewski." And I said, "All right, that's enough for me." And
Yeah.
I believe in Yuki. So
Did you ask her
You go.
about Kevin Hart's association with Diddy? Anyway, next match was the Masked Brother defeating Serpentico.
Serpentico's the man.
We love Serpentico.
Yes, we do.
Um, moving on, we have Konosuke Takeshita defeats Tommy Billington, and apparently Tommy Billington separated his shoulder.
Is he there with you right now in the infirmary?
Yeah, they checking on him down there.
Fucking
Tommy,
embarrassing me, dude.
Tommy, can you hear us?
No,
Tommy.
I'm
Hey,
trying to do my
Tommy,
job,
can you hear
guys.
us? Hey,
Can you
Tommy.
let Tommy talk?
Hey,
All
Jason,
right, yeah,
Tommy.
hold
go
on,
ahead.
hold on.
Hey,
Oi,
Tommy,
you
it's
fucking
me.
idiot. My fucking shoulder
Tom,
hurts. You stupid
Wait,
cunts. That's
Tommy,
crazy that he would say
it's
that.
me,
Take it
Tommy, your
easy.
uncle, the dynamite kid. It's me,
Tommy.
Tommy.
It's the
It's me.
ghost.
And I think you're being a little fucking cunt, Tommy. So get up and go back on the poop deck. That's not how the dynamite kids and the Bulldogs do.
So listen, Nyla Rose then defeated Lady Frost, which is interesting. We haven't seen Nyla in a little while on AEW TV, but
Well, when someone wins the title next, surely we'll see her again. She's usually the first
most
feud.
definitely.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She's the stepping stone. You are not an AEW women's champion if you
You
haven't
got to go through
defeated
her
and
first.
defended against Nyla Rose. Yep. She's
Mm-hmm.
boss one.
This next
And
match was pretty good.
Serena Deeb is usually boss two or three.
That's it.
Next match was amazing. In between each day, I think we should just talk about one Royal Rumble match because it's 4 days.
Yeah.
So
I mean it's pretty fresh in our head. Yeah. The
I'm still
ending was
coming
so
down.
crazy.
we
I'm
had the
coming
Outrunners
down.
defeating the Grizzled Young Vets, and wow, what a
Which
match!
that's a star-studded tag team match. Jericho, I would say overall the matches this year and like who he had wrestled was a lot better than last year, without a doubt.
Dude, I don't even remember last year.
That's what I'm
That's
saying,
how
dude.
awesome the Jericho Cruise
All I
was.
I
remember
was
is
in
the
jail the
fucking
whole
ice
time.
cream machine last year. That's it,
Mhm.
dude. Just ice cream
Yeah,
machine back to
The,
the fucking boiler room.
the
yeah, they're
Dippin'
calling me
Dots.
the ice cream machine in the infirmary lately.
Oh
Anyway,
man.
Timeless Tony Storm defeated Alex Windsor. Isn't that Isn't
Osprey.
it's
All
Osprey's
sprite. All sprite.
girlfriend or something?
I don't know. I'll ask her later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I'll ask
No.
Will, whoever I run
But
into
yeah,
first.
and then Will started doing that funny dance like he was some like female anime character.
That was
Did
fun.
you guys saw that? You guys
That
were
wasn't.
laughing too. And I looked at you guys and I said, if you
I'm
keep
about
fucking
to get into
laughing,
it, man.
I am gonna
Okay.
scream. I was like,
The
don't fucking promote
Maximum
this.
Male Collection came down to the ring and said they were going to give the fans a 5 minute pose as opposed to a 5 second pose. And then Will Ospreay came out and said he's already had 15 sex on the beaches and can't wrestle. But ultimately, the match took place after a strut off, and Will Ospreay defeated Mansoor.
They let him wrestle drunk,
Um,
man. That's fucking ridiculous. Shut this place
yeah,
down.
yeah. Shut the
That was
Jericho
pretty
cruise.
crazy.
What is going on here, man? Do
Yeah,
we
what
have
is
no?
this? What is this
Yeah.
TNA fucking
This isn't fair. So
Fury
if
Road or whatever
he's
it's
that
called?
Mansoor needed to have at
Yeah,
least
buddy.
15 sex on the beaches for it to be fair. Like they both have to be
Yeah, that's
drunk.
fucked up.
Yeah, I
They
mean, he still beat him though.
Yeah, he's
So
at an advantage.
yeah, and
true,
then
he
he,
can't
as you
feel
said,
it.
he did the dance. He did the thing. What'd you guys? How'd you guys feel about the dance?
I loved it,
Um,
dude. Come on. That was
I
like
thought.
the last thing I saw before they sent me down here because they saw the back of my pants and they were like, dude, you can't be up here.
How are
So
you caking in the back of your pants? Do you have like a boner that goes under?
no, not that kid.
No, no, I'm just confused. How does that happen?
mud pie. Okay, dude. Mud pie.
Get You're a sicko, dude. Let's move forward. What's next? What about
Let's talk
Harley
about the
singing with
Rumble.
Jericho,
We're gonna
dude?
talk. Yeah, that
What
was fun.
about Harley singing with Jericho,
What song
dude?
did
And
they sing again?
wow, um, oh
Holiday
man,
Road.
oh,
Oh,
get
I
up,
love that song.
dun do. Yeah, they were singing. What the fuck was it, dude? It all right. We're just gonna we
It
can't let
doesn't
the
matter. We're moving on
we
to the Women's Royal Rumble because that's what
Yes,
happened
we
first
are
tonight,
moving
and we
on to the
caught that.
women's Royal Rumble. We are. And
So, what do you
wow,
guys think about Charlotte
I
winning?
she was one of my guesses. Am I in Nostradamus? Am I a hero? Yeah, probably. I said Becky or Charlotte. Only one will come back and one of them will win. And guess what? As I said, it should have been Becky because it would have been a bigger pop. And then you have Charlotte. Everyone's like, "What the fuck?" It was like the Batista win back with Daniel Bryan. So not as bad as that, but like on Raw, they were all booing her when she's trying to do like this face emotional thing about coming back from her injury, and it's exactly what I thought would happen. Not a good booking idea, but was I happy the Queen won? Yes, I was fucking ecstatic.
I was
Okay,
reading Us Weekly, and I heard that Charlotte Flair and Andrade are breaking up, guys, getting a divorce.
What said they that said if you read the whole article in US Weekly that
I thought it was Us. Anyway,
it is
continue.
us. Said it happened in October. That's a this is important reference. Um Harley
and I
Cameron saying, I hate myself for loving you.
loving you. That's right. That's it.
Hmm,
I hate myself
good
for
one.
loving
Okay.
you. Yeah, it's got like yeah, it's rock and roll, man.
There was some
Yeah, man.
interesting. What did you guys think of the Women's Rumble? Spit it out.
So the women's rumble. Well, let's talk about it a little bit. Let's go down memory road a little bit.
Couple
Let's talk.
surprises. I mean,
Yeah,
Jordan Grace
some of the
wasn't a surprise.
highlights, some of the things that stuck out. To open the show, the Royal Rumble in general, that we had Stephanie McMahon open the show, and everybody's darling, and it was nice for her to kick off the
War
show.
criminal.
Something new for the women's and the males Royal Rumble matches, which I loved. Such a small little thing, but I loved it. Is having the stat bar on the bottom. I don't know if you guys
Yeah,
Yeah,
noticed that with like
I like
people.
that.
Yeah, the stat bar on the bottom where like people eliminated,
It's like
people
how many
left,
people are
Oh
next
yeah,
left.
yeah, yeah. I
entrant.
dug that.
Yeah,
It
it
was
was like
hard when there
how
were
like
multiple
yeah,
elimination.
it
Like,
was
who
like it
was
was in the
that?
video games, you know, like it's cool and like it's so much easier to keep track and like I don't know, it was just nice and it helps you like think ahead, like all right, so beep boop boop, dee dee dee
Yeah,
dee. So yeah, I love that. And yeah, Jordan Grace was I would say one of the stars of the women's Royal Rumble.
yeah.
She did this She did a Death Valley Driver to Piper and got an insane pop. It was like treated like the Hulk Andre thing, not like to that level, but it was reminiscent of. And I fucking love that. Alexa Bliss's pop was like through the roof for her return. Like that shit was. I thought people would be happy, but yeah. And then we also had some legends, if you guys
Yeah.
noticed.
Bella, Nikki
Nikki
Bella.
Bella, which I was so happy to see her. And she did really well, and like it was a cool mix. And then Trish Stratus also,
Oh
who's
yeah, I was trying to think who else.
yeah,
Yeah, and then I
Trish is
was
still on point,
reading
dude.
also, I was also reading in Us Weekly, and it said that there was some drama between Nikki Bella and John Cena backstage.
Is that true?
I don't
Are you?
know. I'm just fucking making
I
shit
don't
up.
think so.
You
I'm
don't
sure.
I think
start
I'm sure
so.
rumors.
John. I'm sure John probably gave
Don't
her a hug and said
don't start
hello.
rumors like that,
I'm
man.
just messing around, dude.
Okay.
I'm just trying to show people how these things happen. You know what I mean?
And I
It's
also,
someone's relationship. You shouldn't mess
Dude,
around with
Alexa
that.
Bliss
they're
surprised
they
everyone
are
at number 21.
yeah. Well, and that's what I was saying. The pop was giant, and she did well too. She looked good after being out of the ring for 2 years. Nikki Bella was 3 years for her actually, and it was weird. There's something I noticed that I think like Michael Cole said when like Trish came out, like her and then right after Trish came out, like Natalia came out and like her and Natalia started fighting, and she's like, oh, like Trish's longtime rival Natalia. I was like, since when was Natalia her longtime rival? Is that
Yeah, I
odd?
don't know. I don't know.
That is weird. I
Maybe
don't.
they
I
did.
feel
I
like
don't know.
I
It was just an odd
maybe when
side
she
note.
came back.
I guess I don't know.
Simply
Maybe they
don't
had
know.
yeah. It was just and then we're
That
talking
is
about also
weird.
returns, and then obviously Charlotte returned. Um, And then I really love the moment where they had like I don't know if you guys remember like towards the end like the future versus like the past where they had like Julia, Roxanne, and Vacor like all matched up against Charlotte, Bailey, and Bianca, and then they just had like a 3v3 showdown for a bit because that's how like the
Oh
rumbles
yeah,
should be. I love that you
I
want to set up
love.
like
Yeah,
possible dream matches, touch on stuff. Obviously, we'll work on like ongoing storylines and
stare downs,
but yeah, that core is
feuds
another
being
one, and
formed because someone
uh,
threw them out. Good stuff.
yeah, and her and Julia are fucking great. They're such good additions, and yeah, the women's that was the strongest, as far as like talent. That was the strongest women's Royal Rumble of like the most talented 30
Yeah,
women they've ever put out at one time, like in a Rumble. I'd say
yeah.
there
I
wasn't a
mean,
lot of throwaways. You know what I
I
mean? Like
wish
they
they had
had,
Molly Holly like they did the one year.
yeah,
Where was
like you
Vicky?
could, yeah. Where was Vicky and Karen Jarrett? Tony
I
let
feel
Karen
like
out of her fucking
that's the
contract.
only thing WWE keeps fucking up the last 4 years. They don't have just a stupid ass legend show up in any Rumble anymore.
Yeah,
No, you need
I
the
was
one
hoping
comedy
Finley.
spot. You need the comedy spot.
Like they
Slash,
used to
it's
have.
it's
I mean,
cool.
the last cool one was like Jeff Jarrett.
I think they need to expand it to 40. I don't know, because I know they
Yeah,
did the
but then
Greatest Royal Rumble, which was
no,
50, but like 40 would be nice. Because then you can throw a couple more of those funny ones,
I don't
and
know
like it should be 40, and it should be 30 of like the normal roster, and then 10 random creepy legends thrown in, like sprinkled in throughout.
if they
So
can
it's
get
like
10.
funny every time. Yeah, you just have like fucking insane people coming out. Gilbert.
Seems like they're moving away. They're moving. They're moving away from
Remember that?
nostalgia. I don't even know what you're talking about. Who did
Gilbert,
that?
remember?
Oh, Gilbert, for sure,
Gilbert,
for sure.
yeah, friend of the show,
Friend
man.
of the show, yeah,
Come
exactly.
on, thanks, Gil.
I
You call
forgot
him
what I was gonna
Gil.
say.
You you forgot what you were gonna say, but what'd you guys think about Charlotte winning?
It was fine, in my
I
opinion.
thought it was fine too. I mean, who else were you gonna have win it? I guess, and that's
Yeah,
what we
that
were
was
kind of
my
talking about
thing.
last week. Like, it's gonna be Becky or Charlotte, like just to set up some like super match at Mania. I mean, Charlotte versus Rhea always rips. And then I guess you can get Charlotte versus Tiffy, but
Dude, she's
also,
supposed to be on NXT on Tuesday too.
Hmm.
yeah, if
Get
she
some
goes for the
eyes on the
NXT title
prize.
again, that would be
Who's
yeah.
the champ? Was it Julia?
Julia is a champ in
Yeah.
NXT. Yeah, who's fucking awesome. She was good in the Rumble.
Truly
I
agree.
NXT's ripping, dude. That's why they've been spanking AEW's PP on Wednesday nights.
What do you mean?
You know, and they
Whatever you
shouldn't
say,
be.
man. Whatever
They
you say,
shouldn't be.
man. All right, let's get into
AEW,
day two. Let's get into. You want to get into day two,
yeah,
or do
let's
we have
do it.
anything else to say? I think
Let's
we're
get into
ready.
day two, and then after day two, we can get into the men's rumble. And I would
Oh,
like to
all right.
say I
I
am
was thinking.
drinking. What?
Just let me drive the boat. It's okay.
He wanted to discuss the other Rumble
It's fine. We
matches.
got it.
Yo, I'll
Brian
be honest
Keith.
with you. Didn't see the tag match.
It was pretty good,
And I'd
actually.
like to say I'm
Gotta be
drinking
honest.
the new. I'm drinking the new Dr Pepper Blackberry.
Zero
Interesting.
sugar.
That's very
Where'd
interesting.
you get that, man?
I, you know, I think it was Kroger is the grocery store down here that had them. They usually have pretty good soda selections and really good deals. And hey, if you're down here in an area that's got Kroger, you can go there and you can make that joke. Is this Chad Kroger's place? The guy from Nickelback? I always do it. It's stupid.
What the hell was on Joey's head? Anyway,
No one knows.
starting off day two,
Yeah.
we have Brian Keith defeating Mansoor. And
Mansoor's just
hell
getting
yeah.
his ass kicked every fucking day, dude.
I
I mean,
think
Brian
I
Keith is on
think
home turf.
exactly because it's the
No,
learning
yeah.
tree, so they're kind of like they're the NWO of this cruise. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Look at
Um,
Mansoor's journey though, dude. Like from when we all like were kind of all chilling, starting to watch wrestling again together, and like seeing Mansoor and him being one of our underdog faves, and then
yeah, and he would
like
only show up for like those
yeah,
pay-per-views in Saudi Arabia, and that was like always
yeah,
the moment
and
that we popped.
yeah, and just random shit sometimes on like Raw or something. But yeah, it's pretty heroic come up, and I'm glad he ended up in
Yeah,
A Dubs.
and they've really reinvented themselves with a
He's a
gimmick that you know was a
he's
little
a
unsavory.
he's a Monstar to me.
He's a
Wow.
monster. He's a
Speaking
monster.
speaking of the Maximum Male Collection, up next we had Big Bill defeating Mason Madden.
Oh, Billy.
Wow, that was a fun match too.
That was fun. Hey,
Yeah.
listen, we love it. We love to see it. Two big guys, meat match, meat mania, slapping.
William Morrissey.
Oh
But
yeah,
yeah, we
up.
Big Bill. We had some more fun later on with Big Bill, but we'll get to that.
um,
No, I'm
Harley
saying like
Cameron,
matches.
You know,
Harley Cameron defeat. I know. Harley Cameron defeated
Perfect.
Billy Starks, and I'm glad
wow,
Billy got
Harley
on the.
Cameron got a W.
And that's
Yeah,
that's such a
That's
good
rare.
match too.
she's
That
a
is
fan
such a good
favorite.
match.
She really has become like so beloved
Yeah.
by the AEW
Jericho put her
fans.
over heavy on this
She's
cruise,
funny.
man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Jericho.
And
Jericho's gonna put
did you
Harley
guys see
Cameron
her with
over,
the
dude.
puppet? Did you guys see her with the puppet?
Was that a Sasha puppet or a
The Sasha,
Mercedes puppet?
Sasha.
yeah, the
Jericho.
Mercedes
It
puppet. That
had
was pretty
purple hair,
funny.
so it made me think
Do you
Sasha.
think
Yeah.
do you think Harley Cameron's gonna join the learning train?
No,
I don't know.
It would be cool
she
though.
shouldn't.
Sinking his
But I
vampire
think she's
teeth
doing good as
in.
her own.
I know. Don't Harley, if you're listening, don't join.
You don't have to,
It's
girl.
there's no
Anyway.
point. There's no need.
She said, I hate myself for loving Jericho. I'm joining Learning Tree on Collision next Saturday. Fuck you, Chris.
I hope
Fuck
that
you,
there's a
Chris.
pay per view that
Don't do
falls
it.
on, or like even just a dynamite that falls on Arbor Day, so that the Learning Tree can have like a really fun tree
Okay, what's the
segment.
next match?
The next match is Nick Wayne defeating Serpentico. Okay, I'm trying to move it forward. You fucking
Yeah.
sickos.
Make that just fucking joke again.
We
Dare
love
you?
Nick Wayne.
Make that
So
joke
I
again.
just really hope that there's like a dynamite or a pay per view that falls on Arbor Day, so that the Learning Tree. I made the joke again, you dick. Nick Wayne defeated Serpentico. Up next, this was crazy. We had a title match for the AEW TNT Championship, and it was Garcia versus Jay Lethal. They planted the seeds the first day, guys.
They did. That's long term storytelling, guys.
Hey, I mean, when you're on a cruise
It is on
feels
a
like a
cruise. You
year,
got like 3 or 4 days. You got like some short
Exactly.
excursions. You got things to do. You got dinners, people to hang out with.
Yeah.
Comedy with
And
Brad Williams.
Comedy with Brad
exactly.
Williams, where you say you doing the whole time, and they remove you, and your fucking
Speak for
pants fall
yourself,
down while they're
man.
pulling you out, and then you have to go to bed early that night. Great. There was nothing. My TV wasn't working in my fucking room, and they had two guys standing on the outside of my door the whole night. You can't get out till 8 a.m.
That was
I
me
said,
and
"What if I'm
Chris.
really, really fucking sick?" And they said it doesn't matter. So whatever, dude. Stop bringing up
Garcia
Brad
retained.
Williams. It's a point of
Garcia,
contention for
you're
me.
the one that brought it up, dude.
No, it was me.
He, he
I brought
was
it up.
he's trying to just fuck with me, dude. Brad has ruined this
Garcia retained.
vacation.
Garcia retained. Up next, we have Mark Briscoe versus Dutch. Mark Briscoe won.
Oh,
Cool
dude.
matchup, though.
I know it's Saturday night, but I heard on Tuesday or Monday of this coming week that they're like dropping a new promo video where Elias joins the Righteous Ones.
I
I saw
heard about
that.
that.
Yeah,
There's been rumblings around the infirmary.
we
I was gonna say
actually on the
ship, but I'd be
Jericho
down.
cruise they played it for everyone.
That's
Yeah,
So
awesome.
this.
we got an exclusive first look at it.
Yeah, then all the
Yeah,
smart
yeah. I
marks are
wish you
like,
guys would have
"Oh, I
sent me
can't
like a
believe that.
video.
I can't
What's his
believe
name?
that you were too
Elijah.
busy." Yeah, he's Elijah now.
Elijah.
It's a cool pairing.
He still plays the guitar, man, and he's gonna play guitar, and they play the snaps.
It's a
They
Yeah,
cool pairing. I
fumbled
like
him.
it.
They
dude,
fumbled
I love
him.
it. I always loved him, dude. So this is a cool stable.
What he said?
Tony,
Who
let's put some
wants
effort into the booking on ROH television and their wrestling shows because
who wants to
I'm through
run
the
with the
roof.
Righteous Ones?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, I'm gonna rip through these ones real quick, okay, guys?
This
Rip
is
through them.
You
this
guys are
Saturday
gonna
night
give
stuff.
them. Yeah, this
We'll
is
give you little
no, this
comments.
is this is Friday.
Friday.
So up next we had a trios match. It was Bandito and the Outrunners. So glad that he's back after going away, after coming back, getting concussion. Him and the Outrunners defeated EJ Naduka and the Grizzled Young Vets. Great matchup, you know.
10.
10. Okay, what do you?
10.
Hell yeah.
10. Next match.
Curryman defeated the Masked Brother. This is the Curryman's final like matches in general. He's doing his retirement tour on the Jericho
Did you
Cruise.
say who?
Curryman.
Oh my god! Wait, I
Curry
just got a
man.
notification. The Lakers are trading for Luca.
What
Oh
to
my
who?
No
god!
How?
way.
For who?
They're giving him Anthony Davis and a first.
Who else though? Anyone else? Are they getting like Austin Reeves at least? Like
No, Max
fucking
Christie.
what the fuck?
And the Lakers are getting Markeith Morris.
What the fuck is that? Can't even be real though. I don't even believe
Dude, I
that.
just got it. It's from
I mean, I know you
Woj.
guys
It's a
really
Woj
like.
bomb.
I know you guys
The
really like the
NBA is
movie
a fucking work,
Challengers.
dude.
You guys love the
The
movie
NBA is
Challengers, but
work.
I didn't know you cared this much about Luca, the director. That's kind of
Dude,
interesting.
listen, the
Bro,
You learn
NBA's
something
you're
new about
ratings,
your buddies
Jason,
every
you're
day.
Luca's latest movie, okay?
dude, the ratings of the NBA were down 40%.
I'm
This
wicked
is a
quit.
work. This is a work. This is the league going in there and trying to be like wrestling, but you're not. You're not even fucking close. LeBron is not Roman Reigns.
Yeah,
He
it's
is not
crazy.
the one.
It's crazy that news dropped live on the podcast. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
these are
it's
probably
I'm
some of the
glad
first
that.
people to hear that. Yeah.
I know it's
Yeah,
crazy. Like, I hope what if De'Aaron Fox gets traded soon? That'd be
Could you
crazy too.
imagine that? Could you imagine that?
was he in
For like
TNA?
another really stupid fucking trade.
Well, we'll just have to see. What's the next
Yeah.
match, Jason?
Chris
What
loves
is it?
this match. This was Thunder Rosa, and she defeated Lady Frost. It was a 10.
12. 12.
12,
Ooh,
12, 12.
okay,
I'm a
okay.
huge Thunder fan. I've always been a huge Lady Frost fan.
Diez dos.
Yeah.
Lady Frost is awesome, so is Thunder, and we love this. This was our favorite match of the entire fucking
Dude,
cruise.
she almost and then didn't she fight Nyla Rose as well? Or that happened today?
Um,
I saw they almost went to she almost threw him into the hot tub.
You're having
hot
some
tub.
That's So Raven vibes
What?
right now. So let me
Wait,
just move
what?
on to the
The
next
hot?
match.
What are they doing at Corny's house? You guys go in the hot tub, yeah, let's
Shout
go
out
out
Jim
there in the
Cornette, friend
hot
of the
tub.
pod.
We're gonna go out there in the hot tub, guys, because I just want to talk wrestling history. Gonna go in there and talk 1950s AWA. Hold on,
Go ahead.
Sin, come a little closer. I would tell you that
Should I
story
call
about
him,
what
guys?
Brock
No.
Lesnar did to Sin. Did I tell you what Lesnar did to Sin? I told him.
All
She
right,
had her
John.
label.
We got to
What?
get
That's a
into the
good wrestling
Oceanic
story. That's a
title.
good wrestling story. Do you know that wrestling story?
Yeah, it makes me hate Brock even more. He
Is this
harmed
the
Sin.
women's title? Who's Sin? Sin Bodhi?
This is unrelated. John's talking about something from like 2 decades ago. We're getting off topic, guys.
No, we aren't. This is
Wait,
what people do on wrestling
Jericho
cruises. You talk
Cruz.
about wrestling cruise.
This is
is
the
this a women's title or the men's?
You guys are fucking killing me. It's the men's. It's the Jericho Cruz
Who
Oceanic
cares?
title #1
The
contendership
Oceana.
tournament match. That's so many
It's got a.
words, just like the
It
name
has.
of the fucking cruise.
Uh,
I think
it
I
has it.
Love it.
was
Has
somewhere
the
else while this
Triton.
happened.
All right. There's two matches.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rip through them. Mojabari defeated a real one, and then
Who?
Tommy Billington defeated Elijah. So I guess Tommy didn't hurt himself the first night.
Who? Like
Um,
who? Who was the first guy?
I heard Tommy like
Mojabari defeated Enzo. A real
yeah
one.
Who?
You don't know who Mojabari is?
No.
yeah. He's from
He used to
Bret
be
Hart like
the
mentored him.
last year. He was the champion before EJ Naduka beat him. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, Bret Hart mentored him too.
Yeah, he's very
But dude,
good. He's been on AEW.
yeah, I heard
You don't know
Tommy Bill.
Mojabari?
Yeah.
This kid,
I heard
this guy, he thinks he
I
knows
heard
everything. You know what I
yeah.
mean? I'm tired of it.
No, but I heard Tommy Billington the night before like wasn't sure if he was gonna wrestle today because of
Bro,
his shoulder injury,
never
and
seen
then
this man before.
yeah, no, but did you hear that, Chris? Me and
What? Go
Chris were
ahead.
by the bar last night, and we heard Tommy Billington had hurt his shoulder and he probably wasn't gonna wrestle the next day, but
Oh, I remember. Yeah.
but the Dynamite Kid Ghost talked to him and convinced
Again?
him, and he
Wow.
said, no, it happened
That's what
last
he was
night after the
referencing
injury.
earlier. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, yeah, and
Yeah. Well, I'm glad that he did talk to Tommy from the other side because it helped him defeat Elijah. You know, following that, we had
yeah,
3 more matches.
And Dynamite Kid
You guys
said,
are gonna give him Boom or Doom 10 or whatever.
all right,
10.
let's do it.
Up next, Nyla Rose defeated Viva Van.
Damn.
10. Up next, Commander and Will Ospreay
9.
defeated Konosuke Takeshita and Lance Archer.
20.
That is a 10.
It's
that's
a 20.
hell of a matchup.
It's next level. A hell of a lot of talent in that.
I always forget how to say this guy's name, but it was for the CCW Heavyweight Championship, and it was Meto defeating Maximus.
Meto vs. Maximus.
I guess he's
for
the
the
champion.
CCW title.
Is that what it is?
10? I don't know who either of those people are.
Dude, honestly,
Alright.
Doom. Fuck it. I'm pissed.
Yeah, that's a damn because I don't even remember that match. We were too busy at the.
How am I supposed to
Tiki
know? Like,
Lounge.
if I start getting confused about fucking metas and primes and all that stuff, and I'm just
What's
get
his
pissed,
name?
dude. I just
Meta.
fucking I black out.
Oh,
Yeah, yep.
Meto?
I mean, yeah, Meto.
Mito?
Yeah, you sound like
Meto?
Meto. It sounds like Tony Soprano talking to Meto.
Metal.
Listen, it confused me. I'm
Who the
pissed. It's a
fuck is
doom.
this?
Big doom.
And
Exactly. Chris is confused. Doomed.
who is the other guy? Who was the other wrestler?
King Maximus.
Oh,
Yeah.
King.
King
Matt
Maximus.
Hardy?
Or Maximus
said?
King, sorry.
Yeah, exactly,
Maximus
dude.
Khan or Maximus
None
King?
of this is adding up.
Man.
None of it's adding up.
I already
Did
closed
this
my
even
notes
did
on
this
that
did this
one.
match even happen on the cruise?
All right, so let's get into the next match of Royal Rumble, and that was the Motor City Machine Guns defeating DIY.
Bro, I didn't see this.
It was a 2 out of 3 falls match.
Tell us about it, Jason. This is yours.
Yeah, go tell us real quick.
Fantastic. So the fans were kind of,
Indifferent.
brought down a little bit because you're putting a tag champ match after the women's Rumble, and people
Which was
are
a
just
good Rumble.
hungry. Listen, people are hungry for the Rumble. They're hungry for the Cody match with Kevin. So they did their best, though, to really bring the crowd on their fucking feet. And there was a trick tag that confused Motor City Machine Gun that led to DIY getting the first pin.
Assholes.
Yeah. After that, Motor City Machine Gun battled back to tie the match with a skull and bones on Johnny Gargano. Two men appeared in black hoodies and cost Motor City Machine Guns the tag team titles for the third pinfall. It was revealed to be the Street Profits. Ford and Dawkins then attacked DIY, and the fans cheered the tag team as they raised the titles once again,
Yeah,
trying a
that
heel turn.
yeah, that's an awesome explanation, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the Street Profits being heels now?
They always, I
I
mean, they
lost
kind
my
of were a little bit.
I mean again.
Again, yeah, they were a little bit with like Lashley, but then they all became like faces again because Lashley was so fucking over. So I like it. It
Yeah,
gives them an
I
edge,
like
but
it.
also, in addition to that, like the New Day kind of went heel. So I don't know. I feel like
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know. We'll see. We'll
we'll
see what they
see.
do
We
with
will
them.
see.
Will they
Yeah.
actually? How they'll book them? Because dude, they're one of the best tag teams, and they've just not. They've been booked just to be poo pooed on, right? You know, and
Yeah.
just lose a lot of title matches and beepity boop.
Yeah.
And Tez is like one of the most insane in ring performers, insane charisma, great on the mic. Like
Yeah.
I don't know, like he has been held back for so long. It is scary. I don't.
He's
It's like a mystery of
like
wrestling.
there's so many like you could name a lot of people from tag teams in WWE in any company, and I couldn't name like one memorable moment. Maybe it's because I'm fried, but when you mention Montez, I think him doing that crazy flip where no one caught him doing the little creep up where he scared. Was it Dom that he scared?
Yeah, no, and he's funny as fuck, dude. Like
He's great. So
he
much
has
charisma.
every single part of wrestling down, like to the T, like every category. Like I don't get it. I
Hey
really
man,
just don't get it.
I can tell
that's
you
why.
why.
Why?
Why,
Triple
Chris?
H is the booker, and he's a racist man.
Oh my,
Mm,
Chris,
that is
he,
true.
Chris, that is
What?
not true. We won't. I won't stand for this,
What?
dude. Okay.
Well,
What?
John, I was just trying to understand why did Triple H always have that Iron Cross insignia on his merch? Is it because he's a Nazi?
He likes Motorhead. He likes motorcycles. Motorcycle guys like that shit.
Oh, Paul Giamatti.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a. It's not a fucking. It's a Iron Paul Giamatti.
Dude, yeah,
You had it all wrong.
speaking of
Yes.
someone not catching their dives, WWE Vault put out a match from a 2006 Hammerstein taping of London and Kendrick versus the FBI, where no one catches Paul London on a dive outside the ring, and he busts his ass,
Ouch.
and then Kendrick slaps the shit out of the guy who was supposed to catch him.
That's
It's a pretty
dude.
good watch.
Was it
I'd
Little
check it
Guido
out.
or the
Yeah,
other
I
guy?
gotta check it out.
The other guy, I don't know who the fuck it was.
Hmm.
Yo, the Vault has been one of the coolest things that WWE has been doing, like online, the past, I don't know, years. But I think it's
What is
really
it
the
on? Is
past
it on
year.
like YouTube or what is it?
Yeah, on YouTube, yeah, YouTube, like WWE Vault,
WWE
and
Vault YouTube.
I
yeah,
think
I
I
was
have
telling you
seen
how
some of that.
they put one out on like a Friday night or whatever. I talked about this in like an earlier episode where they showed like um the first ever like I don't know put out live show from like the 80s or whatever at at like that super crazy place in Marietta, Georgia, I think. There's a
Yeah.
name for it, but it was like some legendary arena, and the card was crazy.
Bojangles.
But yeah, Bojangles, the Bojangles Gaylord Perry Arena. We have with
I've
yeah,
been
and
Yeah,
there.
dude.
and we
Whoa.
have Chris Peterson here to sing the national anthem. Please, everybody, stand up and put your hands over your hearts and take your hats off.
You're talking
I
about the
hate
Barclay
myself
Circle?
for loving
Is that
you.
what it's called? The Barclay Circle?
I don't know.
It was called something else. It will come to me. It's stupid. It's a cool name. As soon as you hear it, you'll be like, "Oh, it's right." You've definitely heard of
It'll
it
come to
too.
me.
Um,
I can't find it. Anyway,
but yeah, the WWE Vault, it's awesome. Coolest, one of the coolest things they're doing. So yeah, each week I'll see it pop up on YouTube, and it's always something really wild deep dives like that, like what Chris was talking about, like and just kind of a lot of fan favorite people, and yeah, it's cool as fuck. Like Kurt Angle versus Roderick Strong, like shit like that from like
That's
2005
very interesting.
SmackDown. Yeah.
Oh, I think I
So
saw a clip from that actually. Yeah.
yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. A lot of it's so pro that yeah, a lot of the clips end up in reels because
The same,
it's
it was, I think, also from the vault was that we talked about it some episode. The WCW restaurant, the
yeah,
grand
yeah,
opening, like the video they
yeah,
had from that was pretty cool.
yeah. It is
So
cool.
I think it's time that we get into day 3 of the Chris Jericho Rock and Wrestling Cruise, and that was today.
Chris Jericho, break the walls down.
Yep. So we had started it off with Bandito and the Outrunners. Great trio.
Bandito.
And they defeated EJ Naduka and the Righteous. I just want to make a correction from before. I said that EJ Naduka is the current champion of the
You
Jericho Cruise.
lied.
It's Meto.
No, great. It's
Lost it
fucking
last year.
Meta. Great.
Dude, I can't keep up with it.
All these roads they lead back to Meto, and me getting confused and upset again. Doom.
Okay,
Like it's a
so
doom.
now we're gonna get into the women's Oceanic title. There's 2 matches. This is a semifinal. You got Tasha Steeles defeating Sunny Kiss, which is a doom on my.
Ooh,
So we love Sunny on this
Doom.
pod.
It's a doom.
And then Natalia Markova defeated Alex Windsor. I feel like I haven't seen
that's a
Natalia
well.
Markova in a minute.
She's an NWA wrestler.
Oh, okay. I was
Yeah.
wondering because I've seen
Boom.
stuff of her.
She's a boom,
Um,
dude.
hell
She's a
yeah, it's
boom.
a boom. Up
No Neko
next,
wins for Alex.
hey, listen, gotta put people over sometimes. All right.
I'm joking, guys. Boo.
Gotta put people over sometimes.
Once again, Chris's favorite wrestler, Mo Jabari, defeated the Masked Brother. Then up next, we had
You
the
say so
Learning
fast, it
Tree,
sounds like you're saying Mojo Raleigh.
Mo Jabari.
There you go. Slow it down.
All right. I'm sorry. I'm just
Can't
trying to
hear
get
you.
to everything, man. I'm sorry. Okay, let's take it. Let's take it at a nice pace. The Learning Tree,
Let's
Big Bill, and Brian Keefe defeated the
Hey,
Grizzled Young
Jason.
Veterans.
Yeah,
he
man, that was a
saw
good
me.
match.
Chris is
10.
showing off his
He
tan.
saw
You
around.
guys got to get on
Shut.
the YouTube feed because
Because you can see nips. You can see
getting
See,
nips on the YouTube
I
feed.
didn't show that.
Yeah, he teases. The nips are right. You can almost see them, but you can't.
up next.
Teasing our
Our
YouTube
hero,
viewers.
our hero Serpentico took a
Serpentico.
harsh defeat to Ricochet. Aha.
That's fucked. And he wore a wig.
Who
Remember
did?
we were chanting, we're like, why you bald? Why you?
Why you bold? Why
I've
you
been in
bold?
here since
Then he took
fucking
a wig off someone in the
3
crowd
a.m.
and put it on.
Did anyone? I forgot to throw toilet paper at him.
That's because Jason used it all.
Exactly.
Yeah,
They're bringing down a pallet for me right now.
it's fucking
Airdrop. They're doing
bullshit,
an
dude.
airdrop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jericho won't let me use his
I
bidet.
just want to.
It
If I
is what
had,
it is.
if they handed me the toilet paper, I wouldn't have like let the strand go out. I would have just like held it together and just threw it as hard as I could and just bounced it off his fucking head. They told me I can do it. They said
Oh.
like it's the rules though. They said you could
Did
do
you guys
it. They
see
didn't say
that?
how I could do it.
You know what that reminds me of,
I
John?
love Ricochet, but like I mean, if you're gonna give a bunch of fans toilet paper rolls, someone's gonna be an asshole. You know,
You know what that
someone's got to
reminds me
do
of,
it.
John?
Yeah, what?
It reminds me of Baby Gronk getting hit in the head with a Coke can. Did you guys see that video?
Yeah, that's
Anyway,
Yeah, I saw it.
that was tough, dude. But the
You
Rizzler
think it's
said that's
you
what
think
happens.
you think
Rizzler
it's
put out
funny
a
seeing
hit.
a kid get hit?
No, I didn't say it was funny. I was
The
just saying
Rizzler
that it
put the
was
hit
something
out
that
on him
happened,
because Baby Gronk was
and that
being
reminded
mean
me.
to Big Justice, dude, telling him to like work out or
True.
exercise or something. So the Riz said, "Fuck that, dude."
Yeah, fuck that.
He said, "Fuck that." He
We don't
said,
accept body shaming
"Ah,
on the
yeah."
Invasion Angle podcast
Yeah.
unless we're
Rizzler
talking
put
about Adam Cole.
Yeah, Rizzler put six
Next
nine on,
match.
and he made the call.
Next match is Don Callis family, Brian Cage, Konosuke Takeshita, and Lance Archer defeating Daniel Garcia, Jay Lethal, and Mark Briscoe. Love having the Callis family on the
That's
boat.
a that's a 10 for me. I don't know how you feel,
Boom.
Chris. A boom.
I ran into Don Callis and I was trying to like talk him up, and he ball tapped me and walked away. So
Yeah.
it is
Mm.
what it is.
I don't have time for you.
Listen, you
Stop
take
looking
your
at my
L's.
scar.
Take your L's
Stop
with
looking at
grace.
my
That's all we can
scar.
do.
Stop staring at my scar. You saw how it happened on live television.
We
You
ended
fucking
we ended tonight with Commander versus Nick Wayne. And Commander won.
Yes, he did. The ROH TV champion Commander. He is trying to save ROH. We're trying. We got good champions. I'll say it 37 times every episode until it happens. Let's get TV where it should be, Tony. All right. If you want to talk about this, you can hit me up on Kick.
Switching gears.
Kai Sentai 69420. We can talk it out, Tony. Thanks.
Switching gears before Chris has an aneurysm. Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. I gotta say, this was my match of the night for Royal Rumble.
It was fucking sick.
What did you think, Chris?
Because this was a thing I was saying. Like
Give us your scathing review. That's the face you're gonna make.
Cody and Kev wanted to give us like they want to compete with the AEW guys matches. Like them personally, they want to put on those next level wild ass fucking matches, and they did that with this. And what'd you think, Chris?
I thought it was good American music.
You what?
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I
You
thought it
thought it
was
was good?
good American music.
Go,
Oh,
go,
okay.
great.
Fantastic. It was.
Yeah,
It was like a
great.
rock and roll song for sure. The way that their
You
rhythm
comment.
was, the pace. It was nice. And at the end, Cody was looking quite evil with how proud he was to have thrown Kevin Owens through that fucking ladder, and it looked like he murdered him. But
Yeah. And Kevin was bleeding. He had color
yeah,
streaming down his
brutal,
fucking face, the crimson mask.
brutal.
But he earned it. And it was another fantastic match with the American Nightmare and Kevin Owens. And Cody had both titles now, baby. Again, even though he never lost the wing title and it was an official title and Kevin
I
Owens just
so
stole it,
like
but they're going to
and
combine the titles definitely. Mix up
I
Ultra.
know we watched this pay-per-view on the cruise just now, all of us, but I actually was watching with like some crew members who've never seen wrestling, and
Yeah.
they were very confused on why there's two titles, and I was like having trouble
Yeah.
explaining.
Yeah.
I
There's
was like,
like
well, you see.
Yeah, you see, they wanted to do Saturday Night Main Event again, and they had to like do something to kind of draw people in,
Like,
and
there's this guy, Dusty Rhodes.
Hey, listen.
yeah,
So
and
to
they
make it
want to
easy for
combine the
them,
titles too. It's going to be a new
yeah,
title. It looks fucking sick. That's
to make it
gold with
easy
the
for them,
Eagles.
Well, they're
all you
never
have to
watching it
say
again.
is it's a fucking gimmick. You know,
It was a one-off watch. They're never watching it again.
They're going to merge
they're not going to
them.
work on the cruise next
They
year.
should. They should watch it again, and I'm tired
Well,
of it.
Jericho doesn't do unified titles. He's not a hack. All right. So up next we have the
What?
Whoa.
men's.
Whoa. Take a break. Jericho was the first to unify the WCW and WWE title. All right.
Yeah, and has he done it since?
How dare you? He's missing New Wave.
Yeah, he hit it first, and then he was over it. Okay, he
He
doesn't
is
need
the
to do
greatest
unified
ROH.
titles
He
anymore.
is the
All right.
greatest ROH wrestler of all time. Most highly decorated.
What about Mo Bamba? What's his name?
Mo
Eh,
Bamba.
His
Mo
name is
Bamba.
Mo Jabari, not the
Mo
guy who
Jabari.
sings. Sheck West sings Mo Bamba.
Yeah, Mo Bamba's an NBA player.
That's
Thank
right.
you.
That's right.
An
Fucking
under
idiot.
an underachieving one, but I always liked him.
Okay, guys, we're gonna just rip through this. Okay, this is.
We're gonna rip
You
through
keep
what?
saying that.
What are we ripping through, dude?
I was given in advance the card for tomorrow and also the results, so we can't
The
put this
card for
out
what? The card for what?
for the last day of the cruise, guys. So do you
Because
want
it's
to get
only
it
Saturday
spoiled?
night.
Yeah, well,
It's
what are the matches
Saturday night.
tomorrow? What are the matches tomorrow? Is Enzo
Okay, I'll
and
tell you the matches and then I'll tell you the results. Is that cool? You guys can guess.
Is Enzo and Big Bill gonna get back together? And like, you think it's gonna happen tonight?
You are such a wise little cookie, you know that? Okay, up
Oh
next,
man, I can't
Ew.
believe
Ew.
Kenneth, and the boys. I'm tired of it.
a WLC, as Kenneth used to say. So he
Kenneth did used to
started.
say that.
So I want you guys to guess who's going to win these matches, okay? So tomorrow we're going to start off with the Women's Oceanic Championship Tournament Finals. Natalia Markova versus Tasha Steeles. Who do you think's winning, guys?
Italia, dude.
What do you think, John?
Um, I think that I go with Chris. I
Yeah,
go with Chris on this one.
yeah, whatever. You weren't listening. Natalia won, or is gonna win.
I said
Up
Natalia. So I
next,
was going
up
with
I did
Chris.
next,
say,
they
yeah.
up next they have another
Oh,
segment
John's
planned.
in the club right now.
That's
Yeah.
exotic.
Is Brad there? Is someone tugging on your ankle?
Brad, I'm
Oh
coming
my
for
god.
you. Brad, I'm coming for you, Brad. But yeah, all right. Sorry,
Anyway,
no,
what they have planned next. Wait, what?
I was just trying to get some like bring some vibes in the stream. I always bring colored LED lights wherever I go. I like to make my own vibe. I mean, this is a hotel room. I respect that, but I gotta, if I want to be blue, I can do that. That's my prerogative.
Actually,
I'm blue dabba dee dabba die.
I
If
brought
I
my
want to
blue
wear, yeah,
You guys fuck with Eiffel 65?
I brought
and
my blue light here to the cruise,
There's a
and
really
let me
good
tell you,
documentary about
it was a big mistake.
that song.
yeah,
It
I'm sure it
really
is.
tore them
Yeah,
apart.
there is. How caked up is your bed, Chris? Did you turn
Dude,
the lights out and check?
it's it's
Yeah,
there wasn't just six on the beach. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah, you can't even watch that like cake show where they make cakes that like look like real things with
Mm-mm.
Mikey
Is it
Day.
cake or is it caked up?
Yeah, is
No.
it cake or is it cake or cake basically? What is this excretions
Okay, guys, I'm going to
on
tell you about the next segment coming up tomorrow, okay? I want you to be ready for it.
I'm
So,
okay.
the Hurt Syndicate, We Hurt People, came out and Bobby Lashley, or they're going to come out, and Bobby Lashley is going to cut a promo about his commercial that aired previously. They went to leave. He's what? And then he went to leave for a steakhouse reservation, but Serpentico came down to challenge him. So Bobby Lashley fights Serpentico. Who do you guys
And
think's gonna
kills
win?
him.
I
I
think
think Bobby Lashley
Serpentico
kills
takes this
him.
one. Oh, yeah, I was gonna go
You
Think
know,
so?
Serpentico.
Serpentico did lose all of his other matches, so
He's due.
I thought that's why he
but
gets paid.
Bobby did win. Bobby did win. So
How'd Bobby beat him?
Really?
Did
it's
people
Bobby,
bought
Are you
that?
bitch.
People are gonna buy
Are you
that?
I'm
ribbing
about
me?
to catch a body, bitch. Remember that
Are
song?
people
Bobby
gonna
Shmurda?
are people gonna buy that though? Are they gonna? I don't believe.
I don't know. We'll see how they do it. There's probably gonna be, it's like they'll go about it some way, I think, to make it believable, you know.
Yeah, I guess. I
Up next,
guess.
they're gonna do the
I don't
Callis
feel
family.
comfortable.
Callis family again versus the Outrunners and Bandito. What do you guys think about that match?
I if I see that, like, I love the Outrunners, but it's like every single time I go to the Lido deck, it's like the Outrunners. It's the Outrunners. It's the Outrunners. I get it. I love you guys, but
Yeah, I
I
mean
think the
they've won every
Outrunners
other
win.
match so
I
far,
think the
but
Outrunners win. I think that Jericho loves him. He's gonna book him to the moon.
Who's the other
He's gonna.
two?
Don
Jericho said,
Callis
"Let's
family,
book."
Takeshita, Cage, and Archer.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Don Callis family wins this.
Well, you would be right to make that assumption.
No,
They usurped the Outrunners
Ooh,
and
sir.
Banditos
no,
crazy reign.
that's not fair.
I know it's not.
John, you're a fucking idiot.
This
Up
I
next,
fuck.
up next, amazing
Fine.
match, guys. You guys are gonna.
Let's hear it.
Chris is gonna cry, and John's gonna pee himself. Okay. So
Oh
this match
man.
is gonna be Billy Starks versus Tony Storm.
Oh
Ooh, I
shit!
hope Luther comes out.
I
I
hope he
sure hope so
does.
too.
Luther.
But
Who
I'm
do
gonna
you
guess
guys?
Tony Storm wins this
Uh,
one.
Who you got
he's
your money
he's a
on, John?
doctor turned butler. I got Tony Storm winning. She's timeless and she's the best ever, dude. She's the goat.
You're right.
Okay.
Tony Storm is gonna win tomorrow
Okay.
on the last day of the cruise,
All
because
right.
today is
There,
Saturday.
there
Yay!
we go. Hooray. Hooray. Okay.
Up next, they're gonna
What's
do the
next?
Learning Tree and Real One. Finally, Real One
Yes. Yes.
reunited with Big Bill, and
Billy.
they're gonna go against Maximum Male Collection and Grizzled Young Veterans. And
Wow,
who do you
Yo,
think's
and
gonna win, guys? We
and
already
some big
know.
Bill,
that makes
dude.
me so
Bada bing.
happy.
It's the Learning Tree,
Bada bing, bada boom, dude.
and you can't teach
And
that.
and you can't teach that.
Oh, that's how he
Jericho's
says it.
got Jericho's got grandma titties, and you can't teach that.
Come on, dude. Come
What?
on.
This
Come
is
on,
his
dude. We're on
cruise.
his boat, dude.
Yeah, we make jokes. That's what he said. He said, "Yeah, you can make jokes. Like we're all,
So
you
yeah,
know,
Learning Tree
that's
wins, and the Maximum Male Collection and Grizzled Young Veterans attacked the Learning Tree in Real One post match. But a number of people came down to make a save, including Curryman. Number two,
Curry man.
do you want to guess who the other person that's going to come down?
Joe Hendry.
Um,
Brad Williams, dressed as Scott Steiner, is going to run into the ring and help. And then
How do you feel about that?
Jushin Thunder Liger
can
is
you
going to
guys
take the
just
ring.
stop? Brad Williams left yesterday, dude. They escorted him off. All right.
Bro, where
The
is Joe Hendry?
He was on the Lido deck, and I ran up to him and I started screaming. He was here to meet a 13-year-old girl. He was here to meet a 13-year-old girl, and they just ripped him off the fucking boat. I thought they were gonna leave him at the last shore excursion, but obviously he fucking lied his way back on, like a fucking piece of shit he
I
is.
don't know. He didn't have any matches, and he's not on the script for tomorrow, so I don't really know. Anyway, the
I'm
last
sorry.
person to
And
come
Big
out.
Papa Pump,
Listen, the
can't
last person
believe
to
he.
come out.
I
The
can't
last
believe it.
person. The last person to come out to make the save was Timeless Tony Storm, and
Because
they
we can
wrapped it
depend
up.
on her.
They wrapped it up, and Jericho thanked the fans, and he gave acknowledgement to the retired Christopher Daniels, and it was really just a heartfelt moment or it will be tomorrow for all of us.
Man, I
Oh my
can't wait
God,
for
he
tomorrow.
Christopher Daniel. Why? He's already said goodbye. How many times does he have to do it? Okay, Hangman destroyed you. He embarrassed you. He bloodied you, and he showed you why you should have been fucking retired years ago. All right, and you went in the path of the wrong guy. All right, this guy's had to deal with a pervert playing around in his fucking kid's crib, so he had to burn his house down. He's not in a good mood, dude. He
Yeah,
isn't.
just mind
And
your
Tony
business,
keeps
Christopher Daniels.
for real, dude. Do whatever you do backstage, but fucking leave Hangman alone. He doesn't have time for this shit, dude.
I loved that segment when Hook got hired and Christopher Daniels he's like, "Come on, we got to get you a W-2."
Yeah.
It was very good.
Yeah. Let's get you a W-2, Hook.
Yeah,
How dare you, Chris? It was a
He's
funny
HR.
moment.
Well, now
I know.
this all leads to the one and only men's Royal Rumble.
We've
And
been
I
watching
have
it
to
while this pod's
say,
been going on.
we finished it before we started this pod, you sick bastard.
I wasn't paying attention,
How
so I had to
how
catch up.
dare you? Oh, you paid attention
I had
because
to
I
Come
paid
on,
catch up.
attention to
Jason.
you and Chris crying at the end, dude. That's why it took us 20 minutes to start this pod, like because you guys kept
Yeah, I didn't
crying.
want to talk about
Like,
it.
why would they
Okay.
make John Cena the last one if he's just gonna lose to Jey Uso? What the fuck? Why
It's a
would they
pretty good
even do
impression. It's
that?
exactly what it sounded
Why
Yeah,
like
would they
inside
even
the
it doesn't
fucking
impression
even
do that?
doesn't even sound like us.
That's Jason. This is you, Chris. Why the fuck would they do that? I fucking Where's the respect? Where's the loyalty? Because he brings the hustle. Peacemaker season 2. And then
Okay.
you both cried, and I said, "Listen, John Cena, he'll have to win the Elimination Chamber. All right,
Okay, guys, the Rumble
it'll be
kicked off
fine.
with Rey Mysterio and Penta.
Which was a really, really cool setup to start it. And I
It's a
think,
dream matchup, but they kind of
yeah,
fumbled it when Penta's feet pretty much touched the ground.
one foot touched the ground. The rule is both feet have to touch, and I think they might have made that roll up right then and there, but I think it's one that covers himself. But it seemed like both touched. The second one
Well,
seemed like it might
there
have.
was a very awkward pause, so it's like they realized they had fucked up. You know what
Yeah,
I
but
mean?
I thought it was. They do say rules like both feet on the ground, I think, but I thought it was either touch. But you know,
Look
they
it
I
up
had to
think
first,
do what
Chris.
they had to
I
do.
think it's both.
It's both feet, right? Yeah. But it was
Yeah,
just that the
unfortunately,
one
too.
foot almost touched too. It was close to being both feet. And his tippy toe might have touched. But yeah, it was a one of those moments that happened and but I was excited to see Penta. His like entrance was sick. How like the fire went down like the whole ramp, like up above, like 80 feet above him or whatever. Fucking sick. Sick as fuck.
Who
Great.
who murdered Akira Tozawa?
Oh, that was we'll get to
That's a
that.
good
Don't
pick.
worry. We'll
We're
get to
already
that.
there. Who did it?
Um we aren't there because uh after like Penta and Ray are fighting, then like Chad Gable comes out. And Chad
Yeah,
Gable's had
okay.
a thing with
I
Penta
can see
and
it now.
Lucha's. Someone's been secretly training that Dom Mysterio hooked him up with, training him dark arts of Lucha to defeat them. So
Wow.
yeah, so Chad Gable got his ass. He was getting his ass kicked, and then Mello, Carmelo Hayes came in the match, and it was kind of those four guys whooping ass, and then Carmelo ends up getting eliminated, and then he was pissed as fuck, and then he was the one as he was walking up the ramp as Akira Tozawa was coming out, and he just fucked him up, which was hilarious, but it was also like great kayfabe because like literally like you just had that feeling because like he believed how pissed Carmelo was, and like as he's walking and fucking Akira Tozawa, who's usually just like an idiot. You know what I mean? That's his character, whatever. He's an idiot, and
Yeah.
I
but
dare you.
you're just like, I hope he just fucking levels him, and he does. It was so gratifying as a fan, and then they go back, and Triple H is like, "What are we gonna do? We're gonna do," and he looks,
Who
he's
can
like,
replace him?
"I show speed," and he's like, "I show speed." He's well, Trips calls him Speed. He's like, "Speed,
Who's
you're up,"
that?
and excuse me.
Well,
Continue.
Excuse me. So I so
He's
speed.
well known as a streamer, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Internet
And
personality. I'm just trying
yeah,
to
and
make sure
he
the
loves
listeners know
Ronaldo. He
because
fucking loves Ronaldo.
he's not a wrestler, you know.
I don't know. He was in a wrestling match, so I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so.
Get him.
Anyway, he came in and he eliminated Otis and Crocs, only to be annihilated by Braun Breaker, which was quite
Yeah.
a fun
That
moment.
was such a good fucking spear, dude. And
We
that
loved it.
it looks so scary and violent. Like his head slammed too pretty hard, but I know you guys were probably laughing your ass off when that happened. I
I
was
would never
watching
laugh
from
at someone's pain.
Yeah, dude, come
Chris.
on. Unless it's Chris.
No one believes you, Chris.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
Suck cock.
yeah, and then Jacob Fatu did a dope double Samoan drop to Ray and Penta. That was a pretty cool moment. Jacob Fatu to me is definitely one of the clear he was one of the stars of this event without a doubt.
Yeah, he got like
Because he was
three
in the Rumble a while.
eliminations in a
Yeah,
minute of being in
and
them.
he and just seeing all the cool different matchups and possibilities of his future in the company is just
Yeah, it got pretty
it was
funny
sick.
though when he had stare downs. Like after like the seventh stare down, I'm like, all right, we get it.
Yeah, no, every single time it's like I love you, Solo. That's what
Yeah,
he
where
Because
was
loves.
he's a
Solo?
werewolf.
Solo wasn't invited. Neither was fucking Tongaloa.
Kaiser got eliminated.
That's what I
Kaiser
missed.
got
That's what I
eliminated.
missed. I missed it. Yeah, Ludwig Kaiser got eliminated in 6 seconds, which is fucking hilarious.
Who did it
Because
again? Oh, Penta.
um, yeah, Penta,
That'll be a cool feud,
the
maybe if
Penta
they
and
do
Jacob
that.
Fatu stare down was cool because like those two guys have been two of my favorite pro wrestlers in all of wrestling the past like 4 or 5 years. So that was a
Penta was
huge
in the
moment for me.
match the longest,
Yeah, right. 42
42
minutes.
minutes. Yeah.
Yeah,
It
it
felt
was.
like it.
Yeah,
He got a
yeah.
little winded, I think.
And then they tease, yeah, and then like then they tease Fatu, Jacob Fatu and Braun Breaker, of course. But yeah, there's so many possibilities. But yeah, then Jey Uso, I'm pretty sure he hits. I'm pretty sure it was a poison Rana hit on Jacob Fatu. Like I'm almost
It
positive
was. It
it was a
was.
poison. But Michael Cole and them wouldn't call it that. They're just like, oh, it takes them down. Like they like fucking wouldn't. If they had Corey Graves, he would have said it because Corey knows every fucking move, and he is one of the best announcers in the game, and they're doing my boy wrong.
Joe Hendry made an exciting surprise appearance, only to be eliminated by Roman Reigns after a
Which is
brief,
pretty cool
yeah,
seeing like
get
Joe
squashed.
Hendry, Roman Reigns. Well, I mean, he was in there a little bit. He didn't get like wasn't like
Yeah,
instantaneous like Ludwig, but like yeah,
I mean,
it was insane
they
seeing
didn't
Roman
give
Reigns
him.
and fucking Joe Hendry.
He didn't get the Jordan Grace treatment. That's for sure.
No, he didn't. But it was still that was a huge moment for him, and the TNA crossover was great. And then yeah, then Logan Paul, he started off the Mav, the Man, the Myth and Legend. Started off with the Hangman move. Um, but he did
Buckshot lariat,
a double like a clothesline, like he did double to two
Buckeye.
people's
What is it called?
The
bucks.
buckshot lariat. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
buckshot
all right.
lariat, but he did like a double buckshot lariat, so that was cool. And then
He did a
after that,
He did a McDouble.
yeah, and after that,
McDouble.
he did something that I thought was so smart, and I wish like
No.
it's so kayfabe-ish of like so smart of like if you were in the Royal Rumble and you wanted to win, like or you're playing the video game, this is like the best way to cheat. He jumped out of the ring, like from the ring to the announce table, and he could have just
Yeah,
stood there the whole fucking match and waited to the end and stuff, and
But
it's just like,
not
yeah, why hasn't anyone
not
tried to do
to
that?
not to poke a hole in
because you
this.
can just go under the rope and then
There you
fuck him
go.
up.
There
But
you
do you
go.
notice? But
Everyone
do you
could have
know?
went under the
Yeah,
rope
no,
in
no,
that
no.
match.
But yeah, but do you notice how no one has did went under the rope for this Royal Rumble?
Yeah, because it would destroy that little spot for
No, I
Logan and
know,
make
but
it
like,
be like, oh, that didn't make sense.
isn't that weird though? Like they're not going with the under the rope shit at all. They did not go with that the entire match. Where they're having people, I think it's better. It gets confusing when you have people laying on the outside sometimes, honestly, and like you're like there's like 8 people up, and I was like I see 4 in the ring, and
Fair
then you can't
enough.
even see where everyone's laying. So I'm not opposed. I thought it like it's a better presentation. You keep everyone in the ring. Because the more it's like a video game, the more people are gonna like it. You know, the presentation overall, and that's what I was saying. The bar in the bottom. So an era, a bunch of everyone loves video games. Dee doo, beep boop, beep boop.
I love
Video
video
games,
game.
video games. Yeah, put the MJF clip in right now. I love video games. MJF forever. But yeah. So Logan did that, and obviously he jumped back. And then he eliminated AJ Styles. And then the Mav not only eliminated AJ Styles, but then didn't he eliminate he eliminated Roman Reigns
The
too,
entire
right?
no
Oh,
Roman Reigns and Seth
CM Punk,
were
yeah.
eliminated by Punk.
Yeah. And then yeah, which was funny because dude, I that is a dream match, CM Punk versus Logan Paul. Like how
Well,
fucking
it's a fucking nightmare match.
but can you imagine like 4 years ago someone telling you that like yeah, dude, fucking Backlash pay-per-view, it's CM Punk versus Logan Paul. You'd be like, dude, I don't know why you're talking to me in a cinematography class on 5 tabs of acid. Get away from me. The fuck away from me.
It was documentary class actually.
Yeah. Oh, documentary class. Okay. Documentary class when I showed my poetic doc of going to this really dope gay bar in Cali and
How
showing
was
the
that?
showing the nightlife. Yeah, it was just
Thanks
like
for the invite, dude.
a lot of the like the
That was poetic.
yeah, a lot of the dancers and stuff, and them driving out through the desert. And I was playing John Lennon, like talking about his lost weekend in Cali, and yeah. And then I think like one of my classmates, I don't want to say her names, Deckard. She said she she yeah, she
She
didn't
what,
get it.
dude?
She didn't
Okay.
get it. She didn't fucking get it, and she had some criticism for it, and I just got pissed off because I don't take criticism well. I don't
Yo, I
take
mean,
it.
in real, yo, I stand with Deckard.
Yeah, no, no, yeah, you're the second person who said I thought that was fucking stupid.
I said this shit
You didn't even.
sucks.
What's the point? I didn't. Yeah, you don't even see the guy's hogs. Like, what is this? You're going to a PG fucking gay bar, you fucking dick. Where's the dirty West Hollywood hogs?
Back to the Rumble. There was a crazy outpouring of like so many people, like one after the other. AJ Styles, Braun Strowman, John Cena, Seth Rollins, Dominic Mysterio, CM Punk, Sami Zayn, Finn Balor. You know,
No,
Okay.
it was the most star-studded men's rumble of all time. I'm not saying it's the greatest rumble of all time, like as far as like the entire match as a whole. I thought the entire match as a whole was pretty good though, but yeah, it's insane. We were talking about going into it. The amount of top talent guys WWE has right now is fucking insane, like over guys. Because at the end of the day, like I know people are pissed about Jey Uso winning, but he's so fucking over, and it's like you don't need to give it to CM Punk, John Cena, Rollins, Roman, or any of those guys because they can just rip their own storylines. They've already have their own accomplishments. Like Jey Uso, that gives him even more credentials and kayfabe power, and like, yeah, and he keep putting him over. I mean, the E thing is fucking so huge. It's either him or LA Knight. LA Knight is the Jey Uso of SmackDown. Like two guys that are just insanely over that you've given like the mid card titles to, but you haven't, you know, they haven't really, but they haven't gotten that main title yet. So, but they've been able to their credit. It's really hard when you're left in that purgatory like Jey Uso, even more so LA Knight I've been in, where like the crowd wants you to win like the actual title, and you're like kind of swimming in the mid card range still too a little bit. And a lot of people fizz out, but like they've stayed, bit like very over. So that's a credit to them, and yeah, and then like it was just so stacked. It was unbelievable, and you got like all those cool little matchups. This is what everyone really loves. Like I want to see Cena and CM Punk look at each other. It's been so long. You know what I mean? The
yeah,
memories and
it
like
was
and then
kind of
having Roman and Seth, like it was cool. It
yeah, there's a
was
lot of crazy stuff one after the other.
yeah.
What's it
The final
called?
12 I think were absolutely insane. The final 12 entrants. Do you have the list?
Yeah,
Do you have the list?
if
Yeah,
you want me
really
to
like
get to it.
yeah, do the final 12. It's like fucking nuts. It's
I'll do the final. I'll do 16 through 30. Roman
okay.
Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Finn Balor, Shinsuke, Jey Uso, AJ Styles, Braun Strowman, John Cena, CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Dominic Mysterio, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, LA Knight, and Logan Paul.
Yeah,
Entertaining.
like
Yeah,
that's
it's just like
fucking
all but one.
what.
Who'd I miss?
No, all but one are stars, I would say.
Yeah, Dirty Dom. Yeah, yeah.
No,
Which is
How
good.
dare you?
Braun
Oh my
Strowman.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Dirty
He's
Dom's
he's a top he's
amazing. He's
top
probably
he's
my
top
favorite in WWE right
yeah.
now.
Braun's top monster net right now though. So
No, Fat Two beat his dick in
Rita's
What?
in.
Avita's in?
Didn't Jacob
Eat
Fat
is
Two
in?
like beat him up? Like, didn't he
Yeah,
make him
yeah.
bleed?
Yeah, Saturday night main event. Yep.
Bro, Braun Strowman sucks.
Dude,
I hope he
Anyway,
hears this.
John
he's gonna
Cena
come for
eliminated
you.
Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
Um,
Braun Strowman got
actually, no,
moved.
Jacob
Braun,
Fatu did. My
Braun
bad.
Strowman. Braun Strowman moved.
Ah,
Guys, let
No,
me
he
talk.
didn't.
Let me
I got
talk.
it switched. You
Let
fucked
me
me
talk.
up. Let him
Let me
talk.
talk. Braun Strowman moves like Michael Myers, yo. The
because
man got no knees.
he's a monster among men.
He's a
And
fucking.
I
I
mean,
hate the joke you say that no, he's more like a mice of men. I said, shut up, Chris. It's not nice. You don't come at
Dude,
people's
EC
mental capabilities, you fucking
EC
jerk.
EC3 needs to take Braun Strowman out to the fucking river, out to the river, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. And guess what?
C3 is his
Hopefully
landing
they stop
torch.
at a Kmart in Cincinnati, Ohio on the way and get EC3 underwear that fit him for once, okay? Hanes. Haynes, Cincinnati, Ohio. Maybe try, I don't know, even a
So
medium because the extra smalls EC3 you're scaring. You're scaring my friend Chris and Jason. I'm tired of it.
I'm gonna rip through a couple eliminations, and then we're gonna get to like the last few. And
Yeah.
so Jacob Fatu eliminated Strowman. Strowman was then eliminated by Cena.
Can I give one
Finn
note about Jacob
Balor,
Fatu before his elimination that I thought was
sure.
really so some cool wrestling law like lore and stuff that was thrown in there. I think a lot of people might have missed this because I haven't seen it posted anywhere. So, with wrestling lore, with Samoans, they have the hardest heads ever. Like that's why they do headbutts. And if you headbutt a Samoan, it'll just like knock you out. You know what I mean? Like, and other people have done that
Mm-hmm.
in the past, and then that matches, and you're just like, and like nothing happens to them, and that's just always how it's been. So in that match, John Cena he headbutt Jacob Fatu, and it actually like knocked Jacob Fatu back. But John Cena like cartoon sold it too. But at the same time, it was like a Superman thing, or like, um, you know, Iron Man or Captain America picking up Thor's hammer or something like that. It was just like
Hell yeah.
it broke the fucking reality. But it was funny. But you could tell John Cena knew like he was going along with that like idea too because it was like a little bit of a cartoon like like that was fucking hard, but like he actually affected him with it. So yeah, that was some cool you know Superman shit right there. So like. And that's what I like when you take little things like that, and that does make it like kind of like the comic books or Dragon Ball Z or Street Fighter, where it's like
I
they
want
do
your
some
guys'
cool
take.
shit.
I want your guys' take on this next elimination.
Yeah.
John Cena threw Finn Balor out, and Strowman tried to catch him, but he just like fumbled to the floor. Was that
Yeah.
supposed to happen? You think,
I
or
don't
was he
I don't
supposed to
know
save
why
him and throw it back in?
I don't know why Strowman would want to catch him is my thing. Was he gonna catch Finn and slam him through the table or something? Because it's not like they're friends. And Strowman's
I
a
don't,
face right now, and Finn's a heel. So
I don't
I don't
It
remember.
was
know.
it was kind of a weird moment, so I just wanted to know what you
I
guys
wanted
But
to
thought.
get
but
into the
also during Drew McIntyre's elimination, a lot of rumblings that he was really pissed off because LA Knight was like in the way and he like bumped into him as they were doing that spot. And a lot of people say that Drew was pissed the fuck off backstage, saying LA Knight needed to just wait to get his shit in and let him do a spot, and he just wouldn't wait. And Drew said, "Fuck that! No, I'm doing my spot," and he got eliminated. But they bump him on the way. I don't know if you guys remember that
I
or
saw
seen.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was all kind of fucked up, and it took you out of it a little bit because it's like they
Yeah,
bumped
got
into him, and then
eliminated
Denny threw him.
by
It
Damian
made it look,
Priest.
yeah, it made it look weaker his elimination. So
LAX.
yeah, it made Drew look weaker. So I get it. Um, but yeah, that was a little thing, and then also Punk's GTS and Logan Paul was such a cool moment. That was cool for me.
Yeah,
That was
and
cool
there's
for me
it
too.
reminded me of that time when Punk said, "I've never been beat by Logan Paul" or whatever, and then he got
Yeah.
eliminated by him.
No, yeah, it
Pretty
was
good.
awesome. It was fucking
Pretty good.
full circle, bro.
But yeah,
Um,
so Drew got
He
eliminated by
said,
Damian Priest. Damian Priest got
"Bro,
eliminated by LA Knight. LA Knight got eliminated by AJ Styles. AJ Styles got eliminated by Logan Paul. And Seth Rollins got eliminated by CM Punk with Roman Reigns. That was a pretty crazy moment, guys. So then they started having like their own match.
no, that's what's always great about the Royal Rumble. Like when you get to the final, even three, but final two or three, it just becomes a wrestling match really until you get to the outside, and then yeah, I thought it was cool because I don't think anyone expected the final two to be John Cena and Jey Uso.
Yeah.
Honestly, right? Like I don't think that. So I like being surprised, and like and I don't know. We'll see where they go with this like Jey Uso story and stuff. But like,
He's
it
very
was a
over with
it
the
was a little
crowd.
slow. It was a little slow at first with Cena and Uso. Like towards the end of the match, like that speed was taking me off a little bit for like the final two. I don't know if I would have made Cena. I mean, it's great having Cena the final two because then it's just like, oh, he has to win it, so it like adds to it, I guess. But
Mm-hmm.
they kind of like they got up to speed once they got outside the apron and were kind of doing that stuff. But
I was
yeah,
definitely feeling the suspense, but then when he just kind of tapped him and he fell off. I was like,
I was expecting something more like fucking 10 super kicks or something like
it's
that, or
something,
like
but I think it's just kind of shows you. Chris is showing a infographic. It says, "I forgive WWE." It's like a cycle, and then it says they
yeah,
do it again, and then it goes back up. I forgive WWE, and then it goes back. They do it again, and that's an interesting
yeah,
take, Chris.
yeah. That's like me with my all my TVs I break with
Because
Tony Khan.
it's simply wrong.
It's simply the
Dude, I was so
best.
mad when John Cena won in '05, and then they didn't do it again, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, dude, this is what I want to talk about. Now that I was
let's hear it.
getting my bearings straight for about 20 minutes there, I was getting a little seasick, so I wasn't really talking.
You're good. We were talking at each other.
We were
When
talking at each other.
one of the crew members I was with watching the Rumble
Do you
tried to
think they're
tell
your
me,
friends, dude?
no, I was gonna say fart knockers. We love
What they tell
farting
you?
on the Jericho cruise. No,
What they tell
So
you?
I,
they said that John Cena was clearly the best WWE or clearly the best wrestler turned actor. I said,
um,
it's fucking Batista,
what?
you idiot.
Yeah, Batista said it. Batista's the one that said it, so obviously
He's
it's
like, I
true.
was like, you are so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did they see Edge with Jamie
No one has
Kennedy?
that range
No,
that Batista does. The
Edge
Rock
does.
doesn't have.
Edge is close.
that's
The
Cope.
Rock is the most. Yeah, his
Cope.
name's Cope, dude.
Cope.
I think that The Rock is maybe the most one-note actor of all time.
Hogan.
Stop it. You dare, okay?
Stephen Baldwin has more range than
What
the fucking
what
Rock,
about
dude.
what about Maui? Huh? What about Maui? That's all I gotta say, dude. What
You're
can I
welcome.
say
Why'd he
except
come
you're
out? Why'd he come
welcome?
out at Bad Blood?
Who, Maui?
He said he felt like
The
it
Rock.
because he said
Exactly.
whatever. He said, you
Seems
know
like
what?
he
I'll
just
come
does
out.
things because he feels like it.
And that's the Brahma Bull way. And that's like
Meltzer
John
reported
Cena.
that he's not going to be at
What?
Mania.
Yeah, and he's
The
pissed
Rock.
Yeah,
off
no
apparently,
shit.
The Rock. The Rock said he's pissed about it apparently, and
Yeah,
that
and it's probably going to
people
make
are
him
saying he
have a
might show
match.
up. Yeah,
Yeah,
to show up just to be a dickhead. And that's what's awesome. Trips probably told him to
seems
do
like
that. He's
that's
like,
kind of
yeah,
his role in the company.
Know
hey
your
dude,
role.
know your role and shut your mouth.
Damn, right
Dude,
on.
Dude.
I want a fatal four-way match at Mania between
Now,
Cody, The Rock, CM Punk, and Roman Reigns.
did you see what they announced on for the
What?
Rumble?
No, what?
They
What?
they announced they're bringing some dog shit show to our Blessed Tubi app.
Oh,
Something called
Evolve?
Evolve.
WWE Evolve.
Yeah,
Dude,
they're
Keep that shit off of Tubi. Bring back Lucha Underground.
I don't want to
stop
see
it.
that shit. I already,
Hey,
I already,
listen,
I already watch indie IWTV. I don't need no Evolve bullshit.
you need Evolve.
Okay,
It's on
Exactly.
Tubi. They wouldn't have it wouldn't be on Tubi if it wasn't good. You
dude,
got to
Tubi's the
realize
home of the
that.
Super Bowl. Okay,
It is. The Rizzler told me that.
Yeah, I saw that ad. It was amazing.
Yeah,
Dad, how we can watch the Super Bowl? I don't know, son. I don't want to pay
I don't
for it.
know. We could just
yeah.
put it on
Wait, let me
Tubi.
check out Tubi. Yeah.
And then they watch Auntie Lee's meat pies.
Yeah.
I love you,
And
son.
what fucking reality is this, dude? The fuck,
Really
dude?
pretty cool one, I gotta say.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Did
There's
you
it's
guys see
definitely
Hogan
humor based.
on McAfee's show, Pat McAfee? There's a
Oh,
very
I
funny
love Pat
clip.
McAfee.
Yeah.
I'm the jury's out. Anyway,
Yeah. I don't know about Pat McAfee, but I like Pat McAfee.
Yeah. Yeah.
dude, I'm thinking about John McAfee,
What, John
guy who made.
McAfee?
That's who
Who?
they call him. Come on, all right.
The
You
antivirus
guys are
system?
stepping on it.
He's still alive. He's still alive. John McAfee is
Dude,
still alive.
So
who won
Hogan,
the Rumble?
Jey Uso.
J-
We already got into it.
We talked about that.
Uso. It's just me, Oos. Day one ish. It's just me, Oos. Day
But so
one
Hogan said
ish.
to him, he's like, "Yeah, I expected the booing, the negative reaction, because last time I was in probably because politics, but mostly because last time I was in LA, I was a heel with the NWO." And it's like,
Did he say
and
that?
then yeah, and then Pat says, yeah, and some other reasons. And then
Yeah,
like
dude.
they move forward, and Hulk
Wow,
is so
Pat, what a coward.
unself-aware.
Pat's a coward.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, at least
of
Hogan
course he
still has a
is.
good sense. He still has a good sense of humor, obviously.
I know
Yeah,
it just went
yeah.
over his head. It went over his head.
I got heat because they liked when they always wanted me to fight Rick Rude because everyone in LA liked Rick Rude, and I said I'm
Yeah,
never
that's what it
putting him
was.
over. I'm not putting him over, so they still hate me for it.
Yeah, it's not that you're a total bigot.
Hey,
Anyway,
dude. Hey,
what else
dude.
happened? Oh yeah, even
He's got his own
Undertaker,
beer.
even
Even
Undertaker talked shit
flow.
about Hulk.
I mean, he's always him. Undertaker and Hulk has always been a contentious relationship, but the Undertaker just like knows who Hulk is and he just accepts it and he's like whatever, doesn't let it bother him. Like for years, how he tried to make it seem like he tried to stop Undertaker's run by like saying that he was like unsafe in the ring and like almost broke his neck and sprained it on like a tombstone. And then you
Yeah,
watch the video, and his head doesn't even come close to touching, and like because he was like the top guy. Like the Undertaker just had to like eat it, even though Vince knew it like wasn't true. It's just like, yeah, total fucking diva for sure.
yeah.
Where was
But I mean, if he's at least he's good in ring.
where was Brock Lesnar, John?
I don't know, but that was upsetting for me. I was waiting to hear the dent, 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 down, down,
Yeah.
down, down, down,
Well, he's officially
down,
been
down.
named in the trial
Yeah, and the Poopy Files
again,
trial,
yeah,
great.
against Vince McMahon. So hopefully we never see him on TV or anywhere ever again. I think that'd be
He
awesome.
I mean, dude, we'll have to see what happens. He received text messages, so
When are
I
they
don't
getting rid
know.
of Michael Hayes? Because he was also involved. And also, did you know that Janelle Grant shared an office with Triple H, John?
Oh,
Or shared a
no, shared a
door?
wall. Shared a
Yeah, they shared
wall.
a wall.
Shared a wall, and
And
Jericho
there's
broke
also
it
a
down.
door. There's also a door connecting them.
So Triple H was
So
like,
it's
had
interesting that he
a.
didn't know anything.
I'm sure he had like a year or two of nightmare fuel hearing Vince next door. The fucking a Triple H. That's why Vince did that to like torture him. And like Triple H is just in
Okay.
there,
Any
like
other
putting
rapid
like
fires?
why Triple H just has fucking Motorhead on as loud as possible with his fucking headphones.
Uh,
Like, Steph, please, please, send me back to NXT, please. Just fucking, I can't do it. I can't fucking do it with your dad.
Is karaoke starting soon?
I don't
I
know.
think
What are you
so.
guys singing? What are you guys singing tonight?
Um, Motorhead.
I think I'm gonna do
You doing Ace of Spades, Chris? Or are you doing the King of Kings?
King of Kings.
Yeah, I knew
I'm
it.
doing a duet with Brad Williams. We're gonna sing Randy
Oh,
Newman's song "Short People."
That's fucked up, dude.
yeah,
He
That's
was the one who
lowbrow.
came to He's the one who came to me about it. What do you mean?
yeah, great. So you're gonna do a
It's a
duet
song
with my
about
my sworn enemy. Chris is right.
it's a
It's
song
fucked
about
up.
tolerance, dude.
Great.
And he's a comedian. He can take a joke. It's his idea.
It's not
Anyway,
about that.
whatever,
Yeah,
man. I was just trying to
He
I'm
support
shouldn't
doing
my
this
man.
song.
he
I'm doing
shouldn't
the
he, he
song that.
shouldn't have to take
Yeah,
it.
He's the one who came up with the idea, dude. Okay, I'll talk
yeah.
to him if it's such a big issue. Okay,
He's not big. He's my brother. That's the song I'm
he
doing.
if I
He's my brother.
he's not heavy. He's my
Yeah.
brother.
I'm doing the Bum Bum song.
He's not a big piece of shit. He's my
By Tom Green.
brother. Yeah, that is a good song to do. Another good song to do for karaoke is Tequila.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
because you just say it
What?
once.
Fuck up.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
Tequila. I mean,
This trip has
Macarena
been
is
so
cool
much fun.
too.
I really wish I could have been on the deck and seen more of the matches,
Yeah.
but
Any takebacks?
What? Wrong podcast.
the entire
Wait,
episode and every other
wait.
one.
I thought I was talking to fucking Blazer and fucking Durs right now this whole time.
Who's who?
Fuck. Who's who? Jason's definitely Durs and you're Blazer, dude.
What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yeah.
I don't think so,
Yeah.
dude. I think
Yeah. And
I think Jason's
I'm
a bitch and I'm an asshole.
No, yeah, Chris is definitely the Durs of this relationship.
okay, yeah, you're Durs.
You
Fine.
guys pile on me. I'm tired of it.
Jason's Adam. I'm probably Blazer, honestly.
Yeah, okay, Kyle.
Yeah, you're
Okay, you're
Kyle,
right. I am
dude.
fucking Kyle. I'm disappearing for years.
You're the visionary who drinks
Yeah,
baby blood.
you guys aren't gonna see me for fucking 8 months. I'm working on Happy Gilmore 17. Yeah, Happy Gilmore
Well,
17.
I have a
It's gonna be
colonoscopy
fun.
tomorrow, so I have to drink another 32 ounces of Miralax juice.
Miralax, one of our sponsors.
Yeah.
You want to
Yep.
clear out your system? Take
Fuck.
Miralax.
I'm dropping
You
shit. All right.
will.
I think we've touched all the bases we need to, guys, right?
Yeah, I think so. This has been another wonderful cruise. This is Invasion Angle's second official Jericho cruise, and we'd like to thank Jericho, all of the fine men and women working on this cruise, the staff. They've done a great job. Our rooms have been clean. The food has been pretty good. And yeah, it's just another great year, and another year where I say, Brad Williams, fuck you, but that's between me and Brad, and
Yeah.
I'll hold on to that resentment and that vengeance, and yeah, I will get my revenge,
And
and we will have a
What is the
match.
issue again? He kissed your wife. What was it?
on the cheek before they met.
Yeah,
And just
it
the
could have been the
next
lips. I don't know. I could be getting lied to. It could have
Which
and
been like
cheek?
how
yeah, left or right,
exactly.
dude. He can only reach those. So the next Jericho cruise they announced is November 7th through 11th, 2026.
Wow.
What, Jericho? You're gonna
They're
make
gonna
us wait
skip a
a
year.
year and a half? Oh, you're scared. It's like not 8 or 9 months late. It's like 9 months later or 11 months later, basically. Yeah, so almost skipping a year.
It's fucking
BravoCon fucking was supposed to be this year in Las Vegas again, and then Andy Cohen's like, no, we're not doing this year, and it's not going to be until 2026, also in the fall. So because that's another thing,
You better save
guys.
your money up.
Please come to BravoCon with me.
Are you
I'll get you started on some good Bravo shows that you'll really appreciate.
are you going to Dynamite this Thursday?
Wednesday, tomorrow.
Wednesday?
Yeah, I'm
Tomorrow?
going
What do you mean?
tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. What? It's Saturday
John's been
night.
drinking
It's
on this
Saturday
fucking
night,
boat too
dude.
much. They should
Wait, I
not have
thought
comped you all
I'm
of your liquor because you're
I thought
losing your mind. Do you know what
wait, I
fucking
thought
day it is?
I'm going to Collision tonight.
No, dude. Cliff is over.
No, my helicopter's bringing me over to Collision. Wait, I missed it? What's this
Okay, well, John,
helicopter
John
for?
will be live at Dynamite on
Yeah, this
Wednesday.
up this upcoming Wednesday, a few days from now, I will be there on
He'll
the
be
ground
holding a
floor.
sign that says
I'll
Invasion
be
Angle Pod rules
yeah,
ass.
yeah. Major Angle rules ass, and Tony Khan put the fries in the bag.
All
That'll
right,
be
now,
I'll say that's the other side of it.
does anyone have a any puns for the word seven for the Chris Jericho seven
Yeah,
cruise?
did he give a name for it yet, or is
No.
it's
7 matches in heaven.
it's gonna be seven of heaven or
Oh.
something? Yeah, it's gonna be seven of heaven because yeah,
7-Eleven.
it's gonna be seven in heaven. Jericho Cruise seven in heaven or seven to heaven. Yeah, or just Jericho Cruise seventh
Wait,
heaven, like
I
the
thought the
show.
next one is in 20. Oh, never mind.
2026.
Because it's gonna be the 7th. That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
Sorry, I got switched up.
seventh heaven. Yeah, when
Wow.
Jericho coming on down. Yeah,
And with that, we
Jericho.
thank you. You
We
know?
thank you, Mr. Jericho. Everything you've done for us. I mean, this podcast would not exist without Chris Jericho. Without our Jericho Cruise podcast last year, I mean, no one would know who we
That's
are. It put us
yeah.
on the map. It changed our lives. I can't even go to Walmart toy aisle anymore without someone saying, "Hey, you're the one of the Invasion Angle guys, right?" And I said, "Yep, that's me." Tell your hot mom to get out of my way because I want to see if I can get that Nick Jackson for $9. And
And that has been
yep,
another episode of
Invasion Angle.
Invasion.
Invasion
Angle.
Angle.
Bet you love that sweet ass podcast. I am John Cena and I approve this message. Boobies.